Imagine this. You're laughing with friends, scrolling through flawless lives on screens, nodding along to hollow small talk. Yet beneath it all, there's a quiet, gnawing void. Why? Because the happiness you're chasing isn't real. It's a performance, a distraction, a carefully crafted illusion. Society rewards it, algorithms amplify it, and you've been conditioned to crave it. But here's the unsettling truth. Most people prefer fake happiness over real sorrow. Why would anyone choose a beautiful lie over an ugly truth? What does that say about us? The answer is darker and more liberating than you think. The craving for artificial joy isn't accidental. It's survival. Nietzsche warned, man would rather will nothingness than not will at all. We fear the abyss of meaninglessness, so we cling to cheap substitutes, likes, promotions, curated personas. Jung called it the shadow, the parts of ourselves too painful to face, so we mask them with forced smiles. And Huxley's dystopia wasn't chains and whips. It was a society distracted by pleasure, willingly swallowing the poison because it tasted sweet. But here's the trap. The more we numb the pain, the more it grows in the dark. What happens when the mask starts to crack? The bill comes due. Fake happiness doesn't vanish. It metastasizes. Cognitive dissonance whispers, if I pretend long enough, maybe it will become real. But the brain knows. Studies show forced positivity heightens stress. Social media's highlight reels fuel isolation. Like Sisyphus grinning as he pushes the boulder, we've been conditioned to perform joy while ignoring the weight. Entire generations now measure worth by engagement metrics, not depth of feeling. The consequence? A world drowning in connection, yet starving for meaning. But what if the way out isn't forward, but down, into the very darkness we've been running from? The escape begins with a single act of defiance. Stop performing. Sartre wrote, hell is other people, but only because we let their gaze dictate our truth. Real freedom starts when you trade the pedestal for the wilderness, where vulnerability isn't weakness and sorrow isn't failure. Viktor Frankl survived Auschwitz by finding meaning in suffering. What if your pain, too, holds a revelation? Delete the apps that sell you envy. Have the awkward conversation. Sit silently with your unanswerable questions. This is the revolt. To refuse the lie, even, especially when the world rewards it. But the final truth? Here's the secret no one tells you. Fake happiness is the distraction. Real joy is the rebellion. It doesn't come from avoiding pain, but from alchemizing it. The deepest laughter follows tears. The most profound connections bloom in shared scars. Nietzsche was right. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. Your sorrow, your voids, your unanswered questions, they're not flaws. They're the raw materials of a life that's yours. So drop the mask. Let the world call you broken. Then watch as the cracks become the places where the light, your light, finally breaks through.